Assalamu alaikum students. In this lecture, we will discuss how to derive the multiple linear regression coefficients with two x variable case. So before doing that, we must know what is multiple linear regression. So it is used to estimate or predict the values of dependent variable on the basis of more than one independent variables. So in multiple linear regression, there is only one dependent variable and more than one independent or explanatory variables. The general form of multiple linear regression can be written as yi equals beta naught plus beta 1 x1I plus beta 2 x2I up to beta k xki plus epsilon I, where yi shows the observations on the dependent variable, beta naught is the constant term or intercept, beta 1, beta 2 up to beta k are the partial slope coefficients, x1i, x2i up to xki shows the observations on x1 variable, x2 variable up to xk variable. So for a two variable in 2x variable case, the population regression function for the multiple linear regression can be written as yi equals beta naught plus beta 1 x1I plus beta 2 x2I plus epsilon I. Here beta 1 and beta 2 are two partial slope coefficients and x1 and x2 are our two independent variables. Here the subscript I shows the number of observations, or we can say it shows the cross section observations, the number of cross sections, because the subscript I represents the cross section data, whereas if I wrote here t, then it shows the time series variable. So this is our population regression function. The sample counterpart, i.e. the sample regression function, can be written as in estimated form yi equals beta naught hat plus beta 1 hat x1I plus beta 2 hat x2I up plus ui hat. Here ui hat is the estimator of this error term. We can also write this sample regression function as yi equals yi hat plus ui hat. So for the next, ignore this I sign for simplicity. So y equals y hat plus u hat, and where y hat equals this term and u hat equals this term yi minus y hat, the residual, the difference between actual y and estimated y. When I substitute the values of y hat in this formula, we get the equation yi minus this term, this is our y hat. So when we open the bracket, we get the answer in this form: ui hat equals yi minus beta naught hat minus beta 1 hat x1 minus beta 2 hat x2. So when I sum and square this equation, I get sum of square residuals. So I sum it and square it, I get the sum of square residual. Remember that from the previous lecture that in order to obtain these beta naught hat, beta 1 hat and beta 2 hat, we minimize this residual by taking the partial derivative of this equation with respect to each of the parameters. Here I have taken the partial derivative of this equation. We will apply the generalized power function rule on this equation. So when taking the partial derivative with respect to beta naught hat, we get the answer as normal equation 1. So when I divide this normal equation 1 by n, I get this answer: y bar equals beta naught hat plus beta 1 hat x1 bar plus beta 2 hat x2 bar. This is our equation 1, where x1 bar and x2 bar are the mean values of x1 and x2, and y bar is the mean value of y. So by solving this equation in terms of beta naught hat, we get the formula for beta naught hat. The intercept equals y bar minus beta 1 hat x1 bar minus beta 2 hat x2 bar. This is the formula for beta naught hat. You can easily find the beta naught hat by finding the mean values of each variable and these two partial slope coefficients. Now next we will derive these partial slope coefficients. But before, remember that when we minimize a function or equation, the first derivative must be set equal to 0. So that's why I take its first partial derivative, then set it equal to 0. So I get this answer. You can verify it by yourself.